Welcome to Black Watch Unfiltered, where we deliver the news unfiltered, unapologetic, and unafraid. We have breaking news. North Carolina is under a state of emergency, and there's also mandatory evacuations going on for certain counties in North Carolina due to Hurricane Erin intensifying and upgrading to a Category 4
Mandatory
hurricane.
evacuations are underway for parts of the Outer Banks, including Ocracoke and Hatteras Islands. Those are the barrier islands, of course, that are heavily exposed to the impacts of hurricanes. Dangerous rip currents will also be something to watch for, as Quaylen said, for the entire North Carolina coast. ABC's Victor Oquendo reports now from the Outer Banks.
Hurricane Erin regaining its strength overnight and intensifying into a Category 4 hurricane. This video captured by hurricane hunters as they flew their plane into the eye of the storm, the massive eye wall looming above. Erin being felt in parts of the Caribbean over the weekend with heavy rain and wind. The storm's outer bands lashing the Virgin Islands and flooding parts of Puerto Rico. Thousands left without power. A dramatic rescue of two divers caught on video in the rough seas off the coast of St. Croix as Erin stormed closer to the island.
You saw them. Next 6 seconds, you couldn't even see them because the swells were so high. We were on top of them, and they were like, "Give me 10 seconds." They were so excited when they saw us, and like it was a relief.
Despite hurricane's position offshore, it's bringing dangerous surf from South Carolina to Maine, with waves expected to reach 12 feet in some places. Lifeguards along the East Coast already on alert due to recent drownings. Now Erin is forecast to bring with it life-threatening surf and rip currents as it turns north.
We're looking to see some rip currents. We've heard anywhere from 8 to 10 feet on a given day.
Despite the offshore track, Hurricane Erin is a real threat to this area. A state of emergency is in place and several counties have ordered mandatory evacuations. Officials urging everyone, residents and visitors, to make their final preparations. Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
Please take heed to whatever the authorities are telling you. If the authorities say evacuate, please evacuate. Just remember that your life is irreplaceable. Material things can be replaced, your life cannot. And also, we shouldn't put first responders in situations to where they have to risk their life to save your life because you didn't listen to authority.
Storm intensifying overnight as it barrels across the Caribbean.
Powerful winds and heavy rain battering Puerto Rico 130 miles per hour. A state of emergency declared along North Carolina's Outer Banks, and some residents ordered to evacuate ahead of potential flooding from Erin, and bringing heavy rain and wind to parts of the Caribbean over the weekend. Its outer bands lashing the Virgin Islands and flooding parts of Puerto Rico. Thousands there without power. As Erin tracks north, the first major storm in the Atlantic, bringing dangerous surf from Florida to Maine. Waves up to 12 feet expected in some places. But the biggest threat is expected to be dangerous rip currents. Lifeguards along the East Coast already on alert after recent drownings and a number of rescues. In St. Augustine, Florida, crews saving a swimmer swept nearly a mile offshore. And at New Hampshire's Hampton Beach, more than 140 people were rescued in just 1 week as so-called flash rip currents hit the coast.
So you heard it. They are expecting rip currents in the water, huge waves. So stay out the water if possible, especially if you're not a good swimmer. Do not put anyone else's life in danger to rescue your life. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like, comment, and let's be friends. See you in the next video.